It's your boy Huck F. It's your boy Bot.
Selective Ray.
Heavy P.
Kev Hamp. This is Stonie Gang, and you're now tuned in to ASA1 Studios.
You know what I mean?
Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's ASA1 Studios. I'm your host, Aaron Snyder, and I'm rocking with no other than the gang of Concha Hawk and Stonie Gang. What's going on, guys?
What's up?
What's going on? Where's the music? What's happening with the music?
Music?
I mean, like, you got. I just dropped a mixtape, like a little joint. Not like serious, you know what I mean? It's just like something to hold them off until like the EP.
How'd that go over?
I mean, like, it was more of like me just like, I don't know, just in the studio, recording, and then like just put it together, you know what I mean? Because it all makes sense. Like, just put something together, but the EP, like, feels good to feel good. It's like everybody should really be looking out for.
So,
that's all the bangers on it, you know?
So I wanted to ask you, you guys look like a really tight group and a close group. How'd you guys all meet?
I think he should start.
It all started with this.
Mm-hmm.
It was me, Ev, and our buddy Brent.
What's that say for people who can't
It
see?
says Herb, stands for Evan, Reese, and Brent.
Mm-hmm.
And well, we just started, you know, we got a feel for beats and rapping, and we just did it because we had nothing else better to do, and then it turned into people actually liking what we did, so we started to create more and more. And through time and meeting I knew him from my whole life, and I knew Trey from school. We linked up with them, and they had the similar vision, so we connected up, and it was always Stoney Studios, so we just made the game, Stoney Gang.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then we
Kind
all
of like
linked up.
flowed in like real smooth, you know what I mean? Like, I remember like one day I was just rolling up, like I was chilling with like different people, you know what I mean? I was rolling up past their fucking show. They did like the Country Cafe, and I freestyled with, it was Ev and Reese. And Brent was out there, he didn't rap, you know what I mean? I freestyled with them, it was like, damn, like a couple years later, we just like tight as shit, you know?
So where'd you guys' love for music even start from?
Young age, always loved music.
I always loved hip hop.
It's kind of just like in our genes, I guess you could
You know what I'm
say.
saying? Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man, like some people like, they be like, oh man, I just started, you know what I mean? It's maybe because I feel like everybody else doing it. Nah, not like everybody here's like always had a feeling for it, you know what I mean?
Like music just makes me happy on some real shit. Like it just it can fix my day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Take you away.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, our purpose is different than a lot of people's. You know what I mean? You can probably tell by our interests, like everything is just like, I feel like it's like God willing here. Like me with the gang, everything is just like a good vibe. It's like we do it when we want to do it. You know what I mean? Like you can't basically like nobody can rush us to do anything. You know what I mean? It's just like we do it because we love to do it. You feel what I'm saying?
What does music mean to you guys? Like, is it life? What is it? What's music to you guys?
To me, music is an expression of feeling and thought in the form of vibration. So you pick up a sound or a word, and that sparks your own creativity within your own mind. So when you create music, you have the ability to make someone feel how you felt, and verbally or musically appeal to other people who can connect to that and enjoy it. And then that's the greatest feeling ever, when somebody can connect with you and enjoy what you're putting out there.
That's real.
Yeah. Real life, you know what I mean? It's like, it's basically everything I mean, like, for real, it's just like day to day with us, you know what I mean? It's like, so if we make something one day and it's a like pain type of feel, that's probably how we feeling, you know what I mean? If we make some shit that's like upbeat and we rocking, that's how we feeling that day, you know what I mean? It's like,
What type of you were talking about like upbeats and downbeats? What more do you prefer? Do you prefer upbeats or do you prefer downbeats?
I'm gonna be all the way real. Like we got like that's what makes like us significant, because we got like our own feels. You know what I mean? So like
We got our own production.
we
A
got
lot
our
of people
own-
around here don't make their own beats.
like
We have 2 producers in our squad that work real hard on beats.
And what's their names?
the
Stagfoot and Nelson Grandella.
Yeah, Nelson. It's just like Reese. Like if I walk into the studio and I see Reese there, I'm expecting Reese to do something up tempo, because that's him. You know what I mean? Like if I walk in the stew and I see Ev just like, yo, I'm vibing with y'all vibing with, you know what I mean? That's Ev, you know what I mean? He gonna do what he wanna do, you know what I mean? Like,
We do like all live here, like in the studio, like we record all that shit right here in the bedroom, like it all gets done
We're
in the house.
Show y'all that in a little bit.
Yeah,
stay tuned. That's an exclusive. As they want exclusive, you already know we're rocking out with Stoney Gang.
Right.
When did you actually realize like this is where I wanted to go, music wise? Like this is the path.
Well, I mean,
music is what I want to
We
do.
always loved it.
It kind of just brought us here, you know?
Together,
We didn't take it nowhere, it just kind of brought us to where we're at.
you seen me in high school, I was playing football.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying, like, that's what I mean, like, shit's just so crazy, like,
Everything.
everything just, like, kind of melding itself together, you know what I mean? Like, I would never, like, talk to me in 9th grade, like, I wouldn't tell you I was chilling with Ed.
Yeah, I feel like my senior year, I definitely realized I wanted to be like to do this.
I don't think I really realized it until I, like, met them, you know what I mean? Like, I went to the studio with them, and I'm like, yo, like, they got the same drive as me, like, I never met nobody like that, you know what I mean? So, like, I just, from there on, I just hot. Yeah, this is kind of like, you know what I mean? We all tight. It's really deeper than rap. When people say like it's deeper than rap, you know what I mean? Like it's really like deeper than that here, yo. So,
and that's my next question. What does it mean for you guys to have like this family connection? Is it like
It's
motivation in a way, or tell me about it?
honestly
It's everything.
There's no other option for all of us. You know what I mean? We're all in the same boat since young little days, like, and we all got the same vision. You know what I'm saying? So everything just is everything. To be honest with you,
And you were just talking about a vision. Can you explain what that vision is?
being able to buy our moms a house.
yeah, real shit, dog. Real talk. Like at the end of the day, like we got like a specific thing that we stand for. You know what I mean? Like speaking truth, openness, natural, intellectual excellence, and like besides the obvious for what people know us for, like our minds and like conscious, like at the end of the day, like the goal is to like get the fuck up out of here. You know what I mean? Like, better ourselves. Create a lane. You know what I mean?
So I wanted to ask you guys. You said your family. You have this family environment, and the group is a family. But as rappers, what do you guys each bring to the table? And as a group member, what do you each, as a family member, I should say, what do you guys bring to the table? Start with you.
Well, I'd have to say I'm kind of like the banger kind of guy. I don't like slow songs. I don't like elevator music. I mean, I enjoy, obviously I appreciate it, but at the same time, I want something that's gonna make people jump out of their seat
Exactly.
and they want to listen to it again. You know, to offer them. I mean, and I'm also for positivity. I don't like every now and then you make a sad song or something like that, but I try to steer away from that as well because what you put out there is what the people pick up.
Exactly.
So if you put positivity out there, that's most likely what we'll get back.
I'm here for moral and inspirational support.
Kev,
Honestly, I just been holding it down since day one.
talk about it.
Talk that shit.
Just like I don't know, man. I don't know. I just like more like I like fucking. I'm more like with Reese. You know what I'm saying? Like positivity. Like I push that message. Like
Eddie?
I'll do anything if it makes me happy, for real. That's all I care about. If
Oh, you
it don't make me happy, I'll
Well put.
get the fuck out of here.
a couple of bangers for you. Saying,
that's what I'm saying. Like yo, like
y'all can.
with separate. That's what I think. Like I'm not shitting. We don't like shit on nobody else's music. You know what I mean? Like we support who supports us. But like I think what separates us from a lot of people, like you may listen to their shit and then it just be like, oh yeah, that's hot. You know what I mean? But like. It's like at the end of the day, like some people either they're not really living what they're talking about, or like you just can't feel it.
There's a difference between saying that's hot and
It'd be like,
actually
damn, I feel that. You know what I mean?
Hearing something and feeling something are two different things.
Exactly.
And that's where I think that's what separates like people for just become rappers. You know what I mean? Like they just or rappers and music. You know what I mean? Like rap may not always give you like a good feel. You know, for some people. So like I don't really like. I consider this like we consider ourselves in our own genre, even though it may be hip hop, but like our
Not
feelings
just
are
rappers,
people,
like artists.
Yeah, I found it's easier to like kind of make a song and then pick the genre after the song's made.
Right.
You're not trying to make a song to a
Exactly.
specific genre because then you almost box in yourself.
Fall
You
into
limit,
that.
you limit your creativity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As if you were just to like openly do what you feel is right. You know what I mean?
I mean, like we could talk about it, but like everybody just go listen to the music. You know what I mean? Like you'll see the growth within the music. Like some people stay the same for so long. You know what I mean? Like I can't. We'd be a fool to say if we listen to the first Herb song or listen to the songs now, like it's like a whole 360. Like you feel what I'm saying? Even with the stuff that's on the EP, I feel like that's what's gonna bring like
Nothing but
people's
progress.
attention. Yeah, man. Like
Always.
hard work. You know what I mean? So
Talk
like,
about it.
yeah, the
So
music speaks.
We do.
So we gonna be right back. Talk about it radio. ASA1 Studios. I'm rocking with Stoney. Alright, we're back again. ASA1 Studios, Stoney gang. We're having a great time. We're vibing. We're talking real life stuff. So I wanted to get back to the conversation and ask you guys, what is Stoney gang? What is it? If you understand that question.
I mean, like I wouldn't say for real. Like I wouldn't even like. I think the gang part is just like. The gang is everybody.
The
You
whole
know what I
group
mean?
that
Like,
we have,
the
like,
whole
our-
everybody that comes here to chill. You know what I mean? Like that's the gang. You know what I mean? Stoney is like that's who you looking at. You know what I mean? And just like
Without Nelson Graham
yeah,
Dillon,
without Nelson,
they're not
like,
here
we
today.
missing a big and Stankfoot. You know what I mean? Them two key players
Yeah.
in it too. But
Now, Stoney's the key word, guys.
yeah.
What you guys obviously like weed. Where what does weed do for you guys, and why do you think it's a good thing for you guys to promote it?
Well,
Keep it on.
I think Reese got this one.
in the herb days, that's basically all we stood for. All the things we stood for.
Right.
You know what I mean? It comes naturally with the name. And Stoney, yes, it has that meaning, but
It's because it's the same
that's
roots.
yes, it all comes from the same
It all
roots.
stems from the same seed. You know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah, we-
that's it's
That's
like,
just we don't
we're
stand
just
for it
buds.
as much as we used to. Like, you know what I mean? It's cool to push like that, but we also gotta make tracks to make people happy. You know what I mean? Make people feel
That's
good.
what-
Not
Speaking
everybody
truth,
smokes weed, so if we want to talk to everybody, you got.
It's just the
A lot of the new shit's not even like talking about weed. It's on some new. It's on to like different
yeah, it's really
That
out
shit just
there.
give-
explaining different morals and like shit along those lines.
The new EP is called "Feel Good to Feel Good."
Can you talk about that a little bit?
It's I mean like basically
Some
it's basically
self-
what you're talking about.
Some
It's like
self-explanatory.
yeah, like it's like promoting like what we are now instead of what we were. You feel what I'm saying? So if you was to go back and listen to Cloud City, say for instance, or
Even
Best
More Than
Buds, you know what I
Stones.
mean? More Than Stones, Blind Thoughts, like those are all things like where I would think we were more focused on, yo, we smoking, you know what I mean? Like this is like, yo, we feel good, you know what I mean? And it feels good to feel good. You know?
So you guys are a family, but how do your actual parents feel about you guys rapping and being in music?
So everybody supported.
Yeah,
It's
they're
all
valid.
a
They're
family.
valid.
Excuse the language, they're supportive.
Yeah, our parents love it. You know, they really
We
do.
talk about like music roots,
They
like
got the same vision.
yeah,
Like we were talking about. the same
everybody
vision.
here in some way comes from someone who did something musically or business wise. So all of our minds is just like it's what we it's I don't know, it's for real, like it's really hard to explain. Like when you got like connection with like brothers that's not really in the same bloodline, you know what I mean? It's like it's hard to explain because like it's unexplainable. Like the loyalty and everything there is just like
Yeah.
unexplainable. You know what I mean?
So you guys are rap artists who have a vision, but where's that vision? Is it to get to the top and make all this money, or is it just like you said before, get your family?
I think it's more so to
about
just get heard.
It's about self happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to the point where you're content with what you're doing because you love to do it. I know people who wake up every day and do something they don't love, and they end up, giving up. And they say life sucks, this and that. Like
We've been doing this for like 8 years now. Never charged nobody for one song.
yeah,
You know what I
like
mean?
this is
Like,
life.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's just also good to see where you can go. Like, see where you can take yourself, you know what I mean?
Right.
Where you can take others, like, you know what I
You
mean?
get
Like,
you get sky's the limit. So
yeah.
Exactly.
It's like, damn, like, Cause I can say like 2 years ago, like, damn, I never felt that me and my homies be sounding like this. So like that impresses me. You know what I mean? Like just to see where we can take ourselves and our family at the same time and other people around us. You know what I mean?
It's not even all about the money necessarily, but obviously that's any person's goal,
that's the goal.
to take care of the people they love.
Yeah.
But beyond that, we make the music to make the music. It's not, we don't do it because somebody said, yo, music, if you make music, you're cool. Or if you make music, you're gonna make money. That's not the reason we started doing it. We started doing it because we like doing it and because we like the feeling of music.
So, what makes you guys different than any other music group?
I think, to be honest, man, I think it's like more of our beat selections or what we talk about, our knowledge. Yeah, right.
You don't hear a lot of rap groups these days like that, like the backpack hip hop like we do.
You don't hear a lot
People
of
that grew up in the
groups
90s
nowadays
was
at
like,
all.
oh,
Yeah,
you know this
they're like,
song?
yeah,
Yeah, I know this shit.
What's
It's
the
my
last?
song. You
What's
know?
the last popular rap group you heard of?
B2K.
I
They
was
was
gonna
in
say,
rap.
I'm not
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
to keep it real, like I think what makes it
And they weren't good rap group.
what makes it real is just that like if I can't have a conversation with you about music, man, I don't really think you're musically inclined. Cause like I can sit here, like I can talk to my guys all day about I can talk to my homie. I sit there and me and Reese have a conversation about music and somebody else come in and butt in and we probably be like, yo, what the fuck is this man talking about? He don't know what he talking about. So like I think that's really what it's about, man. Just like knowing your music, knowing your roots, like knowing what you actually rapping for, knowing where you came from, knowing who started the shit that you in. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. So, you guys like to put your music out there. How have you been able to put your music out to so many people?
But it's
Personal connections.
it's also difficult. We're the artists as well as the background crew that does everything else. So to put the music out there is on us as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we try to utilize as many outlets as possible. Obviously, the SoundCloud is where most of our stuff is.
Exactly.
But previously, we had mixtapes on Dat Piff that are all sponsored. We have music on other websites that you probably never even heard of before. Blog websites, people will put us on their blogs. We send emails out to everybody who's close with us that we work with musically. We make mixtapes personally so that you actually meet us and we give you a physical CD and it has that holds more meaning than if you saw it on the internet or if you saw it on Facebook.
I think the internet thing is like it works in your favor, you know what I mean? But like that's if you have somebody to master it. And I think that like it's gonna come back to like for some people, you know what I mean? Like I know it may come back to bite you at the same time because like you lose that connection with people like that, or you may not even gain the connection with people. They may just have this perspective of you over the internet, but like they don't know you face to face. Like you can't. They never went to you and actually got your mixtape or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So it may do bad for people at the end of the day, but more than good. You know what I mean? Depends like who you have running it. You know what I mean? Like who you have running your internet source or who you have doing it. That's why I think that makes us good too, because like all our decisions are ran by all of us. You know what I mean?
So, I know you guys like you pretty low key and chill, but when I was trying to see what's up with the ladies, guys? How they been treating you?
We don't trust these hoes, man. That's how they been treating me. We don't trust these hoes. Nah, for real, like, I mean, like, it's girls is hand in hand too. Like, it's, I don't know, man.
All I know is we have quite a few songs that are influenced by the ladies.
Yeah,
that's
put it
true.
like that. That's a good way to put it.
They are inspirational in that way.
And there's the good, the bad. The thing about music is the bad the ladies can do to you, and the good is just going to make a good song in general because you feel that. You know what I mean? So it's all like the girls, as far as like
Everybody's
do we want them?
beautiful,
Of course, ladies, come on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but like, nah, we not worried about these chicks for real. Like they come to us. You know what I mean? We ain't chasing them. So
Yeah.
How about you?
Me?
ASA, you know what I'm saying? They know what's up.
Right.
Yeah, they know what's up.
Let's get it.
For me, I just been chilling since high school. High school, I fell in love, didn't work out.
Fuck it, right?
It's just
Yeah.
what it is what it is.
It
man.
comes later down in the line.
Right.
And what I noticed too, man, like the dudes that was the man in high school, like dudes that had all them chicks, man, like life hit them, yo, shit do a whole
Exactly.
shit
Got
around,
real,
bro.
real
Like,
quick.
you know what I mean? Like, dog, like I imagine, like if you go to Hot 97 or something, like you gonna have all the bitches. You know what I mean? Like that's just how the world works.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
so females, it's just a toss up with them, like it is with us. Like they want the
Mhm.
same thing we want now. You know what I mean? Times have changed.
So before this interview ends, is there anything that we didn't hit that you think we need to hit?
Stu, you know what I mean? Get y'all some of that exclusive Stoney that y'all ain't here yet. You know what I mean? Got some, my man, listen, like, my man Reese on the beats, you know what I mean? We got 3 producers now, so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he been working on his beat stuff lately. You know, he got a couple beats to show y'all, you know what I mean? So.
But before we go there, I have one more question for you guys, and this will be the last question. In about 10 years, where do you see yourselves? And that ranges from having kids, being rich, getting your mom out of country hopping into
That's
a better place.
That's a real crazy question.
I see me and my homies all living together. You know what I mean? 10 years, we all living together.
I think it's gonna be the same shit.
Yeah,
too,
yo.
man.
Same shit we going now.
It might be on a different scale,
Yeah.
hopefully. Yeah.
No, all I know,
That'd be great.
I can't tell you what I'm gonna be doing in 10 years from now, but I can tell you I will be making music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
While we rocking out, you heard it here, ASA1 Studios, rocking out with Stonie Gang. I thank everybody for tuning in. Can you tell the people where they can find personally yourselves on social media, and where they can find the whole group, and when the new EP is it out?
Well, the date for the
Can't find a
EP,
date for
we just like basically like working on our own pace right now. We ain't really like put a date out for it or nothing. It's just like when it gets done and mastered and everything, and we'll have a date before the drop.
Well, just to let the people know where they can find you at.
You can follow us on Instagram, Stonie Gang. You can follow us at SoundCloud /Stonie Gang.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Dreamcatcher_Stoney Gang. You know,
You can't find me.
you can't listen. Like my man Huck is like, this is exclusive Huck finna right here. You know
You
what I
won't
mean?
see
Like,
him.
You
No
won't ever
photos.
see him. Yeah, ever.
Enjoy it.
My man Selective.
Most
Version.
of all, YouTube, Stoney Gang, we have music videos.
Yeah.
Check it
We
out,
have
man.
visuals.
Yeah, check them shits. Them shits is hot, yo.
Hit us up for cover art too. My homie Nelson got the
homie got
cover
that
art.
cover art.
Popping, man. It's like.
Nelson
Yeah,
Graham,
soon my
yo.
man Jake Wood had his shirts in, you know? His clothing
Right.
line getting popping soon
She
also.
needs
Let's
t-shirts.
go. Clothing line. So I want to thank you guys so much for this live and exclusive interview, and I thank you for the fans for listening. It's been a great interview, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Homie.
We about to hit that stew. Let's go. As they won, we rocking out. Let's go.
Dougie on a beat.